Well, I was about to go play some classics so I could record, but as you can see, Hypixel is down right now, so I'll have to wait until later. Oh, hello, it's me, but 20 minutes later. As you can see, Hypixel is working again. So, let's get gaming. As you can tell, by the absence of a win streak, I did play a bit of classic. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did play a bit of classic off camera. Only 20 games, so let's get back to playing. I was kind of looking at my dog earlier, as I quite often do. She was getting one of her toys out of the toy box because she likes being annoying. I just realised that my audio isn't working. I'll fix that in a bit. Okay then. Okay, I'm back again. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I was looking at my dog the other day, as I quite often do. And she does live in the same house as me. And she was getting one of her toys out of the toy box because she likes being annoying. Um, I just thought, wow, it's kind of strange, really, and kind of fascinating how she just has an intelligence of her own. Um, just to some extent. I mean, she's definitely not the smartest thing alive, but still, I just find that kind of interesting for some reason. Which sounds absolutely absurd, but I don't know. But in some ways, it's kind of sad how I'll never really. Kind of sad how I'll never really cure another game in my entire life. Good. I love Hypixel. It's kind of sad that I'll never be able to live life through my dog's eyes, and I'll never really understand how my dog feels about stuff. I mean, she definitely won't have political beliefs because she's a dog. In fact, she won't have many beliefs at all because she's a dog. But still, it's kind of sad that I don't know what she's thinking. Which, same can be said for humans, but dogs are just so different to humans that it's just kind of, I can't even imagine. I can't even put myself in her shoes. She doesn't have shoes. Why am I black? Anyway, um, it's just kind of sad. I can't even get I can't even imagine when I'm just gonna lose this game. There's something I don't really like about Classic on Hypixel. What? Okay. There's something I don't really like about Classic on Hypixel. There's no gaps. I think there should be one. I don't know. I was playing Classic on Mindmen earlier. And they have 8 gaps, and it's a lot more competitive because obviously it's Mindmen. Of course, it's gonna be more competitive. But yeah, it's kind of like in Hypixel, you get comboed once and you lose the game. And I just don't. I don't know. In Mindmen, it isn't. You get comboed once, and then you lose the game. Of course, then you make the sacrifice of, obviously in Hypixel, the games are really fast, whereas in Mindmen they are the opposite of fast. But they are just a lot more competitive, which I guess as I play a lot of Bridge, I'm more used to a competitive setting. Because Bridge nowadays is extremely competitive and sweaty. What? You saying there's bullshit like that? I'm just gonna, there's no point. I don't know how I didn't get out of that combo. I swear I vodded him 20 million times. I'm playing like I'm still playing Mindman Classic, which is a problem because the Classic on Hypixel and Classic on Mindman play completely differently. I've just been trying to use the VOD more, and I've lost the game. And that's yeah, not even. It's fuck off, man. I might just toggle chat. If there's too many toxic people on at a certain time, I usually do that because I can't. It doesn't really get to me. Oh my god, yeah, literally, this is so different in every way. I'm getting on a lose streak. I'm gonna start concentrating on what I'm doing. No more talking, I guess. No, it's kind of hard for me not to talk. But There you go. Finally I won a game. Although for the next like 10 games I'm gonna be trying really hard just because I lost like 3 times in a row. But yeah, like it's only now I realise how differently Mindmen and Hypixel play. At least on the classic side of things, and also in Bridge. Although I find in Hypixel and Mindmen Bridge, the only really difference the only real difference in how it's played is that on Mindmen people are generally a lot more like aggro, which I guess that's just because it is Mindmen Club, so of course people are gonna be aggro. And I've lost this game. Yeah, that's actually like it's probably just because I'm like really used to Mindmen right now, but that is something that I'm really hating about Classic right now. You just get comboed once and then you lose. Because like I'm playing exactly how you'd play in Mindmen thing right now, and that is just simply not what you do in Hypixel. Like I need to stop doing that. So how do you do it in Hypixel? I need to remember how to play Classic. I'm guessing you just don't aggro? Correct! I used my bow, well done. This guy just shook his head. He doesn't want anything to do with us. What are you doing, man? I've lost! Okay. Yeah, that's another thing actually. In Mindmen Classic, it's entirely about the rod. Literally every single thing, pretty much. And you just block hit spam. And I don't think that's what you do on Hypixel. Okay, I don't know how that was so close. Hey, Classic Grandmaster 3. Wow. Yeah, what was I saying? In Mindmen you aggro quite a lot and you like just block hit spam pretty much. I actually I think I like Mindmen Classic more than I do Hypixel Classic. Though it is a lot more competitive, but you know. I don't really have anything interesting to talk about. Well, I kind of do, but the thing is like I don't want to say all my interesting stuff. Like I don't want to talk about all my interesting stuff before I get like big on YouTube, because at the stage I'm at right now, there aren't really any expectations for me. You know, my videos can be boring. But LN autism, interesting. Anyway, my videos they're allowed to be like bad and uninteresting, but then once I have like more subscribers, then you know I don't want to have nothing good to talk about, because it's like, well, you know, then this is what I don't like about Classic. So I don't want to like when I'm big on YouTube, I don't want to go like, well, I've said all the interesting stuff. So at this current point, I'm trying not to say too much interesting stuff. So then later on, when there actually are expectations for me, then I can talk about the interesting stuff. If I'm gonna be honest, the only real goal right now is just to get 30k and then get YouTube rank on Hypixel, and then that's the goal. I guess after that, I should try to get 100k maybe, but for the most part, all I'm thinking about right now when it comes to YouTube is YouTube rank. Oh, GG. So yeah, that's the goal. The goal in mind is 30k. But the problem is, that if I don't talk about anything interesting, I have nothing to talk about. And that's like, this is a huge problem, because there only are like a finite amount of interesting things I can say. You know, I can't just come up with topics. Well, I can, but they won't be interesting ones. You know? And also, if I'm not talking about interesting stuff, then I'm gonna get subscribers who only care about the gameplay and don't care about what I'm saying. So then I start talking about the interesting stuff, and they're like, "Oh, this is terrible. I'm not subscribed for this content." You know. So yeah, I am probably causing myself problems. A lot of problems that can't really be fixed. But yeah, as you can probably notice, I'm doing like daily uploads. I'm gonna do that for as long as I can. I'm just hoping that it's gonna bring a boost to my YouTube. Okay. I'm just hoping like daily uploads will like cause some traction to my YouTube channel, because like you've probably heard before that like your first 300 subscribers on YouTube are by far the most difficult. Like the distance, shit I know. The difference between like 0 and 300 subscribers on YouTube is bigger than the difference between 30k and a million. Or maybe like the difference between 300 and a million, you know? Which I wouldn't be able to say that firsthand, because obviously I don't have 300 subscribers. I don't have a million subscribers, but that's what I've heard. That's what I'm always being told. And yeah. I mean, it makes sense, because you know, when do you ever see people with 30 subscribers in your recommended? So really, ideally, what I should be doing right now is I should be going around into lobbies spamming my YouTube URL, but I don't want to do that. Or like make friends and then just tell them. And you know, I have like 12 lists of friends. You know, if I tell them all about my YouTube channel, then I'll probably get a pretty big boost. But I just don't want to do that. I didn't have the opportunity to say GG there. Anyway, I just don't want to do that. So I guess for the time being, I'm just making terrible YouTube videos, and I'm just hoping that people see them. Which is, yeah, it is. Alright. Anyway, this is the last game. Can you give me a VIP? I cannot give you a VIP. Oh god. I'm gonna lose this game. I've shot him once and it didn't do any damage. Oh my god, this is gonna be really, really close. Please. Please. Yes, okay. That's the last game. So yeah, it's just a shorter one because I was playing kind of sweaty. But there you go. I always do that. I always click that as opposed to doing this. Anyway, 40 more wins and I'll be Diamond 5. So 140 more wins until I am Master. I'm not going to record all of those wins, obviously. That will be 70 no, not 70 episodes. So I have 140 games remaining, so that's going to be, give or take, 7 episodes, just of Classic, which I am not going to do. So I am going to play, I'm going to have like a few episodes, like maybe like 4 or 5, no, like 3 or 4 more episodes maybe, of Classic. And for that to be an option, I'm obviously going to have to play off camera quite a bit. But there you go. Goodbye.